So Marcus Rashford's mum, Mel, has spoken out for the first time about the work her son has been doing throughout the pandemic to help hungry children.
She's been talking to Sally about the struggle she faced when she was trying to feed her family when Marcus was growing up.
Meet Marcus and his mum, Mel.
Do you want a cup of tea, Marcus?
As a young single parent, Mel worked round the clock in a bid to keep food on the table for the future star.
Have you got mats to go on here, Marcus?
It's a table.
You're supposed to put some on it.
But a table's to put things on.
I had 3 jobs, and if I didn't do that, we just wouldn't have been able to cook a pot of food. It's just a bit difficult. So Marcus is only telling the story from how he sees it from... And the words that he's been saying, they obviously come from the bottom of his heart. Sometimes it was really bad. I'd rather give the food to the kids than give it to myself. Sometimes I didn't get anything to eat, and they'd ask me if you had yours, and I'll say, yeah, but I didn't. Sometimes we didn't even have a loaf of bread in the house. It's embarrassing to say, but we didn't.
All them little struggles and the sacrifices that you made, it helps you appreciate everything like 10 times more. So I don't see it as a weakness, because I think in sport you have to have something behind you that's pushing you. When you come from a place of struggle and a place of pain, a lot of the time it switches and it becomes your drive and motivation.
That is a struggle that Marcus Rashford hasn't forgotten. Throughout this year, he's worked to highlight the difficulties faced by children growing up hungry. When Marcus was 11, his mum had to make a difficult decision. She asked the Manchester United Academy to sign him a year early.
They took him in digs. I mean, it's sad to say, but he went in digs at the age of 11. But it's the best thing that could have happened to him.
I missed playing football in the house. No, I did, because when I moved, you have to change the way you behave, because, you know, probably weren't quite as comfortable as I was at home.
It wasn't easy, but I just knew what would happen if he's left out there on the street.
Today's a special day for Mel. They're travelling to FareShare, the food charity Marcus has been working with.
No way, it's changed down here, Marcus, hasn't it? I see estate that your nanny used to live at.
I know, like round the back of them houses.
Yeah.
That's what I've got tattooed on now.
Food from this depot will be sent to vulnerable families living nearby.
Do you have food going out all throughout the day, or...?
Yes, every day, Monday to Friday mainly. Last year we gave out 95 tonnes of food. This September, 339 tonnes. So you can see it's been massive.
As his mum, watching him load a car full of breakfast stuff for other kids just like him.
Brilliant, brilliant. Brilliant. It actually brings tears to your eyes, doesn't it? And even with a bad back.
I was just going to say, just watch that back, Marcus, and your head. But it's not just about Marcus. This new building is being named after Mel for everything they've done together to help families in need.
Thank you so much.
Start your own trophy cabinet.
Yeah. What's it like then to be in this building that's named after you, after all that you and Marcus have achieved over the last several months?
I'm overwhelmed. And I don't know what to say, but all I can say is thank you. I think I'm going to cry.
For us, and my mum especially, we were concentrated so much on like the people that we was trying to help, so the reaction and the response to things, like a lot of it just simply goes over our heads because we're still focused on helping people, and I think we've gained a massive understanding of how a struggle, you know, 10 or 15 years ago compared to now has completely increased, and that's why I think that she doesn't quite like know what to say in these situations, because she's more about how people are actually feeling and, you know, how we've helped them in that way. and everything else sort of goes over our heads. No problem.
Can I just do one with Marcus?
Yes, definitely.
So you really powering over. You need to grow a little bit.
No escaping the fact that is one of the great stories that have come out of this period of time, isn't it? A lot of people have taken so much inspiration, and a very, very proud mum.
Marcus Rashford feeding Britain's children is on BBC One on Monday at 7 o'clock.
See the headlines as they happen and watch BBC News live in the app and get the full story with bbc.co.uk/news. Follow the story for all the latest with BBC News.